Well, from one war front to another, Ukraine has launched a drone attack on two key Russian cities. We're talking about Saratov and Engels. A lady has been wounded and several homes damaged. The governor of the region has said that a residential complex in Saratov was damaged by falling debris. But the drones were destroyed by Russia's air defense systems. In Engels, the top floor of a residential building was damaged. Emergency services were put up at affected sites in both Saratov and Engels. Now, the region is rather several hundred kilometers distant from the border with Ukraine. Russia has a strategic bomber military base in Engels that Ukraine has attacked various times since Moscow's invasion in 2022. Meanwhile, Ukraine has accused its Moscow-allied neighbor Belarus of concentrating troops on this shared border, warning against unfriendly actions. Kiev has asked Minsk not to make tragic mistakes under Moscow's pressure, saying that it had recorded the presence of Wagner fighters on the border. Ukraine has urged Belarusian armed forces to withdraw away to a distance greater than the firing range of Belarus's systems. Now remember, Belarus had allowed Russian troops to use its territory as a launch pad for the invasion of Ukraine in 2022. The statement comes as Kiev mounts an incursion into Russia's Kursk region and as Russia continues its advance into eastern Ukraine. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has reported further advances into Kursk. He said that the forces have taken 2 more settlements under their control and that active actions are underway in 1 more settlement. As a part of an effort to counter Russia's advances in eastern Ukraine's Donetsk region, Ukraine claims to have seized large portions of Russian territory in Kursk region and captured hundreds of Russian soldiers. Zelensky has also said that the country's incursion into Kursk was launched preventively to stop Russia from occupying Ukrainian cities of Kharkiv and Sumy.
And their next step was to prepare everything in the northern part of our country on the side of the city of Sumy near the Kursk region. And the difference here is that we did it preventively so that they would not capture our city and we were able to do it before them.
Meanwhile, Russia has launched a drone attack on Kiev. According to Ukraine's military, up to 10 drones were destroyed in the region surrounding Kiev. Most of central and eastern Ukraine was under air raid alerts. But as crossfire and counterclaims continue, a Reuters journalist was killed and 2 others were injured in a strike in the eastern Ukrainian city of Kramatorsk.
Ryan Evans, a member of the Reuters team covering the war in Ukraine, was killed and 2 journalists were injured in a strike on a hotel in the eastern Ukrainian city of Kramatorsk. In a statement, Reuters said Evans was killed after a missile struck the Hotel Sapphire, where he was staying as part of a 6-person team on Saturday. 2 Reuters journalists were being treated in hospital. One of them was seriously injured. The news agency said it was urgently seeking more information about the attack and working with authorities in Kramatorsk. The 3 other members of the team who were in the hotel at the time of the strike were accounted for and safe, the agency said. Evans, a former British soldier, had been working with Reuters since 2022 and advised its journalists on safety around the world, including in Ukraine, Israel, and at the Paris Olympics. He was 38. "We send our deepest condolences and thoughts to Ryan's family and loved ones," Reuters said in the statement. "Ryan has helped so many of our journalists cover events around the world. We will miss him terribly." President Volodymyr Zelensky said the hotel was hit by a Russian Iskander missile, a ballistic missile that can strike at distances up to 310 miles.